welcome back to the 442 podcast. Today's date is the 24th of March. As you can see, it's me, Charlie, and Andy. I've been away for a while because I've died. I have tonsillitis. Still have it. I've got tonsillitis. But I'm back.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Here. 3-man today, no Luke, no Reese. They're all in different countries.
Where's Reese?
Yeah, where's Reese?
Nottingham.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Yeah, Andy, quiz time.
Yeah, sure. And I've prepared a good quiz this week. I've
yes.
gone mainly international based because we are on an international break. And Charlie, I'll give you the first question.
Okay.
So, at Euro 2020, who was the Golden Boot winner? And just as a little hint, there was 2 players that shared the Golden Boot, so I'm going to need both names for the point.
Oh my god. I should know this. The thing is, I want to say Harry Kane,
Okay.
but he won it in the World Cup, didn't he? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Harry Kane and Mbappe.
Incorrect. Dom?
Right. I'm pretty sure Harry Kane's right. And Immobile.
No. So the correct answers were Ronaldo and Patrick Schick, both on 5 goals.
Oh.
I think in that tournament, Harry Kane got his first goal against Germany in the knockouts.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't actually have that good a tournament.
He didn't score in the group stages, did he?
There's no points there. Okay, and Dom, sticking on the England Euro theme, in the 2020 Euros, England's game against Denmark, who scored the free kick to put Denmark 1-0 up?
It was Damsgaard.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Who's now at Brentford, of course.
nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
And here's another one for you, Dom. Who got the Golden Glove at the World Cup 2022?
Oh, it was Emi Martinez.
Yeah, it was Emi Martinez. And I looked into it, and it's not just based on clean sheets, because he got
Really?
3 clean sheets, but so did like a few keepers. It's also based on like saves and stuff.
Oh,
What
well,
was that?
goalkeeper award based on saves.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Yeah,
you think it would just be clean sheets, though,
That's
wouldn't
pretty.
it?
Yeah, you'd think.
Like in the Prem, it's just clean sheets.
I don't know.
But I guess because there were so many people that got 3 clean sheets. But yeah, anyway, Emi Martinez is the correct answer. And Charlie, this is probably a hard one for you, well,
God,
for
here
anyone,
we
not just
go.
for you. But so Samuel Eto'o did a massive prediction saying that 2 underdogs would make the World Cup final. But what 2 teams did he say would make the World Cup final of 2022?
Oh, you better get this right because I know it.
Oh no.
Okay, well you need it then, because if Dom gets this point, he might have won the quiz already.
No, I know, but like I remember seeing it online. I remember, but it's just what teams? Wasn't it one of them an African team?
I can't give you that. You got to say 2
Can't
teams.
confirm nor deny.
Ah, no. Isn't it like? I'm trying to think what teams were in the World Cup. Like,
Keyword, underdogs.
Yeah,
I
underdogs
know,
was the
I know,
keyword,
I know,
yeah.
I know. Underdogs. Wasn't one of them Morocco?
Well, Charlie, I'm just going to have to take an answer.
Okay. I'm gonna go Morocco.
Versus.
Oh God, what like other African team was in it?
Well, there were a few African teams in it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to think back, and this is really annoying because I knew what he said, but now what a fucking weird question. Done me dirty here, Andy. Oh dear.
Come on, Charlie, I need an answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with Morocco and Saudi Arabia.
Incorrect, Dom?
It was Morocco and Cameroon.
Yeah, correct. 'cause-
Samuel Eto'o was from Cameroon.
yeah. But his shout about Morocco was pretty good. They got to a semi.
Yeah,
But
good.
very odd prediction.
Oh.
But yeah, okay, so it's currently 3-0 to Dom. So Charlie, you're gonna need some big
I'm mudded.
You're going to need some big points from now on. But you've got another question, Charlie, so
Well,
hopefully you get this one right.
just gotta hope.
How many Nation Leagues games did England win in the 2022 tournament?
Nations League.
Yeah, so there was 6
Oh.
games. How many?
None.
None, correct, yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
4-0
nice.
loss to Hungary was probably the highlight.
Yeah, oh yeah.
At home to Hungary.
You didn't win any.
But-
Because they had a shit tournament.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So yeah, it's 3-1 to Dom. And Dom, the question for you is, obviously Argentina made the World Cup final this year, or well 2022, and obviously we all know they played France in the final. But can you name 2 of the 3 teams that they played in the knockouts in the lead up to the final?
Yep, it was the Netherlands,
Yeah.
Brazil. No,
Incorrect.
no shit.
So Charlie, with the steal, so you need to name 2 of the 3 teams that
Who the
Argentina
fuck?
played in the World Cup knockouts.
Argentina.
Yeah, so obviously not France, because everyone knows he played France in the final, but in knockout tournament, I mean, Dom's just gave you 1, Charlie, so like you only need to...
Netherlands.
Who the fuck did Argentina play? What?
Wait, now I'm trying to think. Because they were on the other side, weren't they, from England?
I'll give you 1.
Oh no, were they?
Charlie, just think of
I'm
some
not
games.
helping you.
Try and think of who
I
they
wanna
played
win.
in the semi,
Yeah.
in the round of
God.
16.
Argentina. Who's the semi? Oh,
You got it now.
I got the semi.
Fair. Out of context, Dom.
Oh dear. So obviously they played Netherlands.
I don't know who the other one was though.
Saudi Arabia.
No, that was
No,
in
it's
the
group
group
stages.
stage. Okay, so that's incorrect. Dom, do you think you know it now?
I know 2.
Okay, yeah, well, that's all you need for the point.
Oh really?
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Netherlands and Croatia.
Yeah, Croatia was in the semi, yeah, and they played Australia in the round of 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh.
so that was your chance to steal, Charlie.
No,
It was
no, I
4-1
don't want
Dom,
to
so
say
I think you are in the mud.
Yeah.
But we'll carry on with the quiz anyway. So, here's some true or falses. And Charlie, you've got the first one. So, Wayne Rooney is the Premier League's youngest goal scorer. True or false?
True.
False. James Milner is the Premier League's youngest goal scorer.
Oh no.
Which is very... You had a 50-50 chance. Okay, and to end the quiz, Dom,
Uh-huh.
Harvey Elliott is the Premier League's youngest debutant. True or false?
False.
False. Do you know? Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Do you know who it is?
James Milner.
No, it's
No,
funny enough.
it's Theo Walcott, isn't it?
No, it's the
No?
guy for Arsenal this season, Ethan Nwari. He was 15
Oh,
years
fuck,
old.
was I
Yeah, he's
supposed to know
15.
that?
That was big news when he made his debut. He played in the Prem
Really?
at 15. Charlie, you probably heard
I
that.
heard. I didn't know his name, but I heard.
Yeah. So, okay, well, that's a 4-1 win to Dom. And just as a tiebreaker, even though there's nothing to tie, but
Alright.
I just want to see if either of you know this.
Yeah, fair
Can
enough.
you name Ireland's national team manager?
No. No,
Oh,
you don't know.
it's not still Martin O'Neill, is it?
No.
I knew Martin O'Neill back in the day.
Right, who was it?
Stephen Kenny. I didn't think you'd
Who?
know it. Well, he managed in the League of Ireland. But yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. And we'll move on to... We'll move on to this week's running order. And I think the obvious place to start is the Antonio Conte situation, whereas at the time of recording, he's still not officially been sacked.
Yeah, that was weird.
Not officially, no.
No,
It's been definitely announced that he's going to be sacked.
Well, I mean, they said they'll make a decision in 48 hours, and that's been over 48 hours.
So,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I mean it's Fabrizio, isn't it?
Yeah, and obviously there's pictures of him going on back to Italy and stuff, and Ryan Mason's currently taking training, but yeah, he's still not officially been sacked, which is odd. But then I guess because it's an international break, they don't need to
No, they'll probably
do it
I
right
was gonna
now.
say, yeah,
But
they don't need to do it now.
and obviously we all saw the quotes after the Southampton game where he came out and said that the players were selfish, and he was basically putting a lot of blame onto the board, saying that there's a reason why they've not won anything in 20 years, which I don't know what your opinions on that is, but to me it looks like he just wanted to get sacked. He was done with the job at that point.
Oh yeah, he was definitely
Yeah.
done with the job.
I mean, to be honest though,
Yeah.
is he not right?
Yes.
'Cause he is right, isn't he? Like Tottenham haven't won anything since like 2008 because they're very set in their ways on how they play. They play really well in the middle of the season, but they bottle it every time. I mean, when's the last time you saw Spurs be like a real contender for anything? Apart from the Champions League final, which they bottled.
Yeah.
They've just been kind of sitting in that top 4 region, but then like they don't.
They don't do
Yeah,
anything.
they kind of just.
they don't
just
sign
fill
any
in.
big A-star players. They sign people who are A-, like Kulusevski and Bentancur. They've got Harry Kane, who's leaving in the summer because he can't get a trophy at Tottenham because they don't win anything.
I don't know if he will leave in the summer, though.
I mean, if he doesn't, that's a crime.
Yeah, but people have been saying that for years anyway. Like, he's still there. And
where'd he go?
Man United.
yeah, Man United, Real Madrid,
Even
maybe.
fucking Bayern Munich if you really want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't imagine him going, but
Yeah, I mean, what's there for him? He's already the top goal scorer.
yeah, true. I don't know.
Probably wants that Prem record, but like, obviously he could do that with Man
He can
United.
fuck off if he
Yeah,
wants that record.
he could do that with another.
Yeah, he could do that with Man
Yeah,
United.
He could do that with another team, obviously,
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what your opinions on this is, but I think it is a bit embarrassing that Conte's came out and said all this. Like, I agree with what he's saying, but you shouldn't be saying it as a current employee of Tottenham.
No, you shouldn't. It's like what you're saying to me. If like Luton's manager said it about Luton, I'd be like, it would just make me hate him.
Yeah, it makes you look very
Tim
Pot.
Yeah, it'll put the fans against you. Be like,
No,
get out of the club.
The thing is, though, I've seen online that the fans aren't really against what Conte's saying. They're like, yeah, we feel the same way.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Because they're obviously very against Daniel Levy and their board and stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's the predicament. Because what he's saying is basically what all Tottenham fans are saying anyway.
Yeah.
And what Tottenham's being clowned for on the internet. But it's not really like... do you want to pick your phone up, Charlie, or... No, but like, still though, he's not wrong. It doesn't really give him an excuse to do it. But the only reprimand he's really going to get is just the sack because nobody else really cares because everybody else agrees.
Yeah, which is probably what he wants anyway. But I don't know. It's just odd that he gave up at Inter Milan. He gave up at Chelsea. He's given up at Tottenham. He's a serial winner. There's no denying it. But he's just not a long-term project manager.
No.
And that's Gary Neville always said that he wouldn't want him at Man United. And I always thought that was complete waffle. But I can kind of see his point now. Like,
yeah,
you don't want a Man United manager coming out and saying all these things.
No, you don't. No.
True. I mean, about Tottenham. I mean, Mourinho said it as well.
Yeah, not as badly as this though. Like,
no, not as
not as
badly. I
blatant.
remember watching the documentary, the Amazon one.
Oh yeah,
and he was saying to Dele Alli in his office about you don't train hard enough. You should demand more from yourself. And look where he is.
Yeah,
Because he was stuck in the Tottenham way of doing the absolute bare minimum to not look shit.
Yeah.
No, that's true. There's a lot of Tottenham players who probably could like met their potential.
I feel it's just comfortable.
Outside of
true.
Kane and Son, I wouldn't take any Tottenham players at Newcastle.
Oh, there's got to be someone.
No.
Kulievski.
I mean, the head.
You definitely take him. He's better than Anthony Gordon.
Instead of Almiron, yeah.
He's a baller. He's one of the best players in the Prem. So yeah,
I feel like they haven't really got much else going for them. Really.
No.
The defence is
is leaky.
They've got
Pedro Porro's not that good of a sign-in. Romero gets sent off too often.
yeah.
I
Eric
think them
Dyer
two
is
are
just
alright.
Eric Dyer.
Romero and Porro are all right.
Yeah, true. I know Romero.
No, I mean if
does get sent off.
Romero keeps his cards down, then yeah, but he
he
doesn't.
He does get booked quite a lot.
He's a liability.
And then obviously you've got Lloris wasn't good before.
Lloris is
and then you got Fraser Forster in goal.
I
But
don't even know if I put Lloris top 10 keepers anymore.
nah.
I don't know. He makes top 10. Like top 10 in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes top 10
in the Prem. Yeah.
Yeah, he does make that. But talking about Forster, I saw that he was on the bench for England yesterday. Like, is Nick Pope injured or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Because when I saw that Nick Pope wasn't there and Fraser Forster was.
Yeah.
He was in the squad and then he got pulled out.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for Forster. Like, he has been playing for Tottenham every week, so.
Yeah. Did you see in the Netherlands camp, like 5 players got food poisoning and they had to get sent home?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was it was Botman, De Ligt, and a couple of other players that had to get sent home.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
That's pretty wild.
All I think of there is I remember that happened with Tottenham. Was it Tottenham or Arsenal? One of them, their players got food poisoning before a big game and then they lost it.
Might have been Tottenham.
I think it was Tottenham, and the chef was an Arsenal fan, and he poisoned him. That's how the rumour goes. Anyway,
was that you serious?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
But yeah, no, that's all I can think of with that.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Okay, well, just to end on the Tottenham thing then, who do we all think is going to be Tottenham's manager, let's say next season? Because I think right now, the most likely thing is maybe Ryan Mason takes over again for a little bit to finish off the season.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Yeah,
next season, who do you think is going to be the Tottenham manager?
Oh god.
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, Nagelsmann is probably the clear... I'm trying to think of something a bit more obscure.
Will Still.
Still.
Fuck off.
Well, I mean, that's what Ben wants.
Yeah, I know.
What about Sampaoli?
Yeah.
He got sacked by Sevilla.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm going to say Pochettino to return. I'm going to
He could.
That's my shout.
But he won it though.
Don't know if the fans would want it either.
Yeah.
Would he want? Like, would he want to?
I don't know, Charlie. Go on, what's your shout?
Well, if Conte's coming up about like how bad the club was, he must have thought the club was pretty bad as well. I don't think it would come back.
Okay, well then who are you saying is going to be the Tottenham manager?
I don't know.
Just give us a Vincent Kompany or
No,
Will Still.
not Vincent Company. Probably that geezer. I don't know. I've forgotten his name now. Who just got sacked from Bayern?
Oh, Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
It could like.
Yeah, no, that could.
That could definitely be in the cards.
Yeah, and talking of Bayern Munich, obviously yesterday it got announced that Thomas Tuchel is taking over immediately from Bayern.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
That is, such big news. And I saw that apparently Bayern aren't top of the league. I probably should have fact checked it, but I think they're
they're second.
Yeah, I think they're 1 point off though. So
who are top?
Yeah, who is top?
It makes.
I'll have a look. But carry on, Dom.
It's either Dortmund or Union Berlin.
I thought Union Berlin dropped off a bit, but I don't know. Maybe
I'm not sure. I don't really follow German football that much. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Dortmund. Yeah.
Dortmund.
Oh,
Yeah,
Union
Dortmund have a
Berlin
good
are
team.
I thought Dortmund were having a bad year.
It's still weird for Bayern to sack Nagelsmann though, because they're in a Champions League quarter final.
Yeah, that is.
And they're 1 point off an 11th straight title or whatever.
That's.
I mean, it just makes no sense. He's a young manager. The only reason I can think of why they sacked him is because he sacked Neuer's personal keeper coach.
Yeah, that's
the only reason I can think of.
Yeah, well, you were saying, Charlie, weren't you, that he's had a big falling out with Neuer.
That wasn't recent, no. I swear it was a couple.
It's been because they signed the Jan Sommer, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, they did.
brought
Yeah.
Sommer
Yeah.
in. Well, as a counterpoint though, I do agree with what you're saying, but Bayern Munich should be top of the league by quite a bit. Like every year, they're probably about 10 points clear by this point.
Yeah.
The Bundesliga isn't a competitive league, so
No, it's not.
the fact that they're not top is surprising. However, the Champions League, they knocked out PSG convincingly.
Yeah, very easily.
I don't know, but then you just got to think. I think the way they thought about it is Thomas Tuchel is available, and that caliber of manager isn't available for that long. Sorry.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of talk about him going to Real Madrid, so they've just pounced on that, I guess.
German manager.
Yeah.
Won the Champions League last year.
Yeah, and got to a final of PSG, so they could be very strong to get to another. I know they've got Man City now, but I think they'll probably knock City out.
Do you think?
I think now Tuchel, yeah.
I don't. It depends whether you can get them playing this way in time.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously it's
that'd be interesting.
It's not an obvious. They're not definitely going to do it, but I think they'll be quite strong. They'll definitely win the league now.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'm just glad that Tuchel's gone there and not to be the new Tottenham manager or something like that. 'Cause they love an ex-Chelsea manager with
they do. Yeah.
Conte and Mourinho. But yeah, so no, that was really surprising because I was assuming that he was going to take over at the end of the year when the news broke yesterday. But yeah, the fact that he's gone straight away, you got a feel for Nagelsmann,
Yeah, he hasn't done he's done a good job.
Yeah, but I mean they are quite a ruthless club.
Yeah.
Bayern.
Yeah, it's
so,
the ball are ruthless.
Yeah.
There's definitely high expectations there.
Yeah, and then talking about other managers, obviously Patrick Vieira got sacked.
That was. Can I just say first on record, that was bollocks, by the way.
Okay.
Palace have had a good year for what they have.
They've been in terrible form though. I don't think they've won in 2.5 months.
They're still 12th in the league.
Yeah, they are 12th in the league, Dom, but they're
that's where Palace is year after year.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's focus on the league though. They are 12th, but they're 5 points off the relegation zone. Palace 12th, they're usually fine by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Palace's strikers are a huge weak point. They also don't have Zaha. Zaha's been injured.
He's played last few
And then
games, though.
with the combination of Edouard and Mateta, there's probably one goal in between them. They might as well just split it in half and share it out.
Nah, Edouard's a bit better than that. He'll get 7 league goals, maybe.
Yeah, look at what's he on now.
Yeah, I'll have a look. But I don't know. I think with Palace's form, it's not that surprising that he's got sacked.
Yeah, but I mean,
And no, there's this
if
thing.
if you're gonna sack him, why would you then go and employ Roy Hodgson?
Yeah, that's what I
again?
was about to say.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
You know what I
quite
mean?
wild. I mean, I guess they kind of know that Roy Hodgson's, he knows the club in and out,
Yeah,
I
but
guess. But
The bloke's 75, man.
I
Just
know.
let him rest.
I know my uncle's 75, but
Just on the Edouard point, he's on 3 league goals. So, yeah.
3.
Not great. But, on the Roy Hodgson thing, though, yeah, that is the most depressing managerial
joking
appointment.
aside, he's not my uncle,
But it's quite safe.
it is. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, it's the classic Sam Allardyce,
it's
Alan
a bit
Pardew,
safe.
like bring someone in
Yeah,
that's got a bit of
Yeah,
experience.
but if you think about like the way football has changed
Yeah, he's not. He's
in
not
the last
he's not-
5 years,
Yeah,
Roy Hodgson doesn't know what the fuck. He doesn't know what a low block is.
yeah. I was gonna say he won't be that technical now.
Yeah, but okay, so I personally think now that he's in, they'll be fine. Do you not?
We need to see after the first couple of games.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just the experience. He's done it before. Like obviously, when he took over from Palace last time, it was much earlier into the season. He took over in like October or something. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Palace fans are fuming, and rightly so, because it
I was gonna say,
depressing.
then
it is a very depressing.
Yeah, you want
appointment.
someone that comes in with someone young and like enthusiastic, and Roy Hodgson just.
Will still.
Well, yeah, to be fair, like.
Yeah, he's a West Ham fan though, isn't he? So.
But like, this is the thing with Roy Hodgson. Like, I think he's just, 75 is way too old to be manager. Like,
Yeah, he's way
like-
too old. Yeah, he's just let the bloke retire in
yeah,
his college, man. You know what I mean?
He already had retired, hadn't he? So.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
It's on him that he wanted to come out. But
It's like Neil Warnock.
It's like fucking bringing
Yeah.
the Undertaker out of WrestleMania. Just let the bloke rest, man.
like-
come on.
Yeah, but it's like Neil Warnock being at Huddersfield. Like, that's a weird one. Like,
yeah.
I know, like he's been like that's the thing. Like they probably trust him, and like the board have got full respect for him. But
Oh yeah,
I don't
like
know.
he's a gentleman.
He is a
100%,
gentleman.
but- I mean, it was weird as well. I remember when he was at Watford, they played Palace last game of the season, and I think it was Watford fans that were fuming at him because he was making a big deal about the fact that he was at Palace. I thought it was the other way around, but no, it wasn't. So, yeah, I mean,
But what did Watford do to him? Did what they do with everyone else? Sack their managers.
yeah,
Because
well,
they've gone through 25% of the Premier League's managers.
this season,
Yeah,
yeah,
this season.
not
Yeah.
ever.
What?
No, not ever. Watford. They've
Oh,
yeah.
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 I remember seeing that.
That is
yeah.
a crazy stat, isn't it? Yeah, 5 out of the 20 managers have managed
that-
Watford.
That's another club that have no.
No class,
No spine.
No spine. Yeah, and bad owners.
integrity.
Yeah, but you're biased.
Nah, but come on.
No, he is true though.
It's true, but you're biased.
Yeah, of course, but like,
Yeah, I mean, Watford, spineless
they are like.
managers.
Who'd want to
Yeah.
support Watford? It's such a boring team.
Yeah, rather support a
And
proper
Luton
club like Luton.
What?
Luton are so boring.
No, they're not. We're
Do you
enthusiastic
remember
now.
when my dad came up and he went, "Oh yeah, how's it feel to support Luton?" It's just such a
how?
Brexit club.
What? Come on, it's not that bad. Not that
It
bad.
is.
You're in the top
Could be-
6, isn't it?
Could be
So.
worse. Could be Millwall. Could be like
Mm.
Accrington Stanley.
Don't diss Accrington Stanley.
It could be Forest Green.
And decent little outfit.
Milton Keynes Dons.
Fuck MK Dons.
Yeah, it could be
If you're an
worse.
MK Dons fan, shame.
Yeah, that is bad.
Shame.
But please carry on watching. Anyway, yeah, like a lot of random Luton chat there, but we'll
Yeah,
move
that's
on.
good.
Yeah, please.
Something that's probably just as random. Ben Foster coming out of retirement.
Bollocks.
Oh, that's
Well,
money.
Yeah, I want to get your opinion on this, Dom, because there was talk in the summer that he was linked with Tottenham and Newcastle.
Yeah, that
and
was
he's
when
at
we needed-
Wrexham.
Yeah, we needed the replacement keeper then.
Yeah,
That's when we got Carrius.
yeah. So, but like, do you think
Um,
there's actually weight in that? Do you think you tried to get Ben Foster and he wouldn't come out of retirement? I can't see
I
that.
don't doubt it. To
Really?
be honest, he literally just retired at that point.
Yeah, true. But
It'd been like 2 weeks, a month, something
'Cause-
like that.
yeah, the media talk when he didn't go to Tottenham is, oh, he's rejected Tottenham. Why would you reject Tottenham or
Well,
Newcastle and end up at Wrexham?
Well, I remember he said on his podcast. 'cause
Okay.
I actually watched it.
Okay, go on.
He said it was because of the travel. So he's based in somewhere in the Midlands.
Right.
Don't know where. But he was, so he couldn't get up to Newcastle or down to London every day.
But then, how does Wrexham fit into that equation?
He's obviously wanted to stroke Ryan Reynolds' beard, isn't he?
No, but I mean, like, that's not
no,
close.
no,
And
no,
George,
it's
don't
not.
get me wrong, I would as well.
What, stroke his beard?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
little tickle.
Wow. Zesty.
Because Charlie, you were saying, weren't you, that he's going to start every week at Wrexham, but he'd start at most Championship teams.
I don't know. This is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I think they've offered him a good.
Oh, of course,
Well,
it's good money,
retirement
but
wage.
They would offer good money, but would it be higher money than what
And
Spurs would have offered or
he also-
Newcastle? Probably
he
not.
also-
yeah, probably
no,
not.
He also has already played for Wrexham.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in his youth.
Right. Yeah,
It's a weird
but
one.
just the fact he's gone to non-league football. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe it's like.
I think he just wants to play some Sunday League, to be honest.
yeah, we should have joined hashtag.
No, it probably is.
That's probably the next destination, you know.
There's probably an
prob-
offer on there.
He's going to start every week, so I'm guessing he wants to get that game time. But then, like you said, will he start in a Championship
Yeah,
side or
but-
Prem side?
I think
He
so.
wants
It's hit and miss.
but you can say he wants game time. If he wants game time, why did he retire?
Yeah.
True.
And there wasn't
true.
there talk about him going to the MLS as well. That's another league he would get a lot of game time in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well the MLS tin pot.
I'd rather play MLS than non-league.
Americans.
Maybe it's I don't know.
Yeah,
'cause,
living in like California or something compared to Wrexham. I know where I'm picking.
like I don't know. Wrexham are a weird one. Like
Well, they're obviously a very interesting project.
yeah,
To
that's what
get
I'm
someone
saying.
of that caliber.
They're a very interesting project, and I think that's why maybe he was
Yeah,
persuaded to
well,
go.
Do you know how long he signed on for? Oh no.
No, I'll have a look.
It can't be that long, surely. Because he is
or
39.
2 years, maybe.
He is 39, so I don't know if. Yeah, it's probably a year. I'm guessing.
It might even be like a couple months. Like, let me have a
Yeah,
look.
I was gonna say it might not be long, but.
Oh,
But no, I don't know.
Room.
He signed till the end of the season, so yeah, very short term.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, which is very random in
They must
March.
have
Yeah,
no
that is
keepers.
Yeah, they've got an injury crisis, I'm sure. And
Was it an emergency?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
yeah, still though, like.
Yeah, but why would
still
you?
random.
That's a weird one. Going for him and not like other keepers that are.
Yeah.
I guess he's just
one,
easy though.
One probably cheaper.
Well, and as well, you don't like to think about football like this, but from like a PR and marketing point of view, you've got a very
Yeah.
good asset there in Ben Foster. He's going to be vlogging every game.
Oh no, yeah. And that's probably what they thought as well, especially.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
probably
owners.
did, yeah.
They probably thought, oh, he'll be giving us a bit more.
Like, oh, look
publicity.
at this guy, bro. Look
Yeah.
at his YouTube.
He will, yeah,
Because
definitely.
his YouTube is
clips.
quite. I've never personally watched it, but
You've
It's
never
alright.
watched it.
It's all right.
Is it
Yeah.
because he used to play for Watford?
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
Charlie,
it is.
it's a great
Yeah, it is.
content. Like,
It
very
is.
interesting to see a footballer.
Good content.
Yeah, I mean, I've
yeah.
watched a
In
few
the-
of them. Like,
Well, you literally just
No,
said you
'cause-
never watched
no,
it.
because I've seen the one where the geezer, I've forgotten his name now, celebrates. in
Yeah,
front of the goal.
yeah, I think he played for Swansea. But yeah,
Yeah,
Charlie,
it
you
was
just said
Swansea,
you'd
yeah.
never seen it. And now you're saying you've watched a few.
I've not watched a few. I've just kind of watched little bits here and there. I
You're
won't say I've
shaking.
tuned in for a full episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. But yeah, so it seems like a lot has happened during this international break, mainly managerial
Yes.
movement. But I mean, Ben Foster coming out for retirement, it just feels like it's a transfer window, but obviously it's not. So obviously last weekend as well, there was a lot of FA Cup drama with Manchester United v Fulham
Yeah.
taking all the spotlight.
Yeah.
Obviously there was 3 red cards, including Marco Silva, who got sent off.
Yeah.
I feel like Mitrovic was a little bit hard done by.
No, I don't think. This is the thing, right? That they brought in that rule about surrounding the referee. There's They surrounded him, and then he's getting his personal space. Like, he actually laid a hand on a referee.
He did, but there's a clip of Bruno Fernandes tapping a referee. So if the rule is not from the same game, it was from like the year before or
Yeah, it
something.
was Bruno Fernandes pushing the linesman, yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I also don't think that's a red. I think it's also soft.
It's not like... I can see why the referee's given a red card, because
Oh yeah,
no player should get in the referee's face at all during the game.
but a lot of players do.
Or swear, like, you know, he might have said something, I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
The cameras don't pick it up, but it's... Like you said, there wasn't much contact in it, but at the end of the day, you've got to respect the referee's decision to send them off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, obviously it is a red.
Yeah.
And the Willian red as well. Obviously it is a red.
Well,
but
yeah, I
it's
mean,
quite.
he stopped the goal by handballing
Yeah.
down the line. That's an obvious
Yeah,
red
that's
card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true, but it is unlucky though.
Yeah, someone said that was unlucky.
The Mitrovic one's so weird because people in the media have been calling for a 10-match ban, and I think that's total bollocks, to be honest.
Yeah, I've not seen that. To be fair.
A 10-match ban for a tap on the referee.
Right, get fined
I
by
was
the
like,
FA, which
oh,
he has.
everybody knows there's kids watching. You should not push the referee. And all the commentators are like, oh, these are scenes we don't like to see.
Yeah, of course
I
they're gonna say
guarantee
that.
you, every football fan in the country loves seeing that kind of drama.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, they
the
do,
commentators always get that wrong when they say no one wants to see these scenes.
No,
like,
they have to say
yeah,
it.
they have to say it. But it's also interesting to think, okay, Mitrovic is from Serbia. If Harry Kane did this,
Nout.
yeah, they would be like, oh, he's passionate.
Well, straight away from
Yeah, I can
straight
see
away,
that.
Bruno Fernandes, Man United
Yeah,
did
yeah,
the same thing, got out.
yeah. So
And it's interesting it was against Man United because
I
think Man United paid the refs personally.
Yeah, to get added points.
yeah,
Added time, added points.
Fergie time.
yeah. I don't know though. 3-match ban, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever, but
Yeah,
it
3-match
can't
ban
be
is fair.
getting to 10.
Can't be more than that.
And this could
Maybe
also
like
damage.
Maybe
10 grand
5.
fine.
Oh yeah, get a fine or whatever. But this is obviously going to impact Fulham's season.
Yeah.
They might just end mid-table now.
Yeah, I
So-
think Fulham are gone.
Because, well, when you say
From
gone,
the-
you just mean
from the
they're
race.
top
Yeah,
7.
from the race.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
we've got 2 red cards. That's long.
Yeah.
That's 3 matches for both of them.
And I didn't watch the game. Well, we watched a little bit of it, but from what Reece said, Fulham played very well up until these red cards.
Oh yeah, Fulham were 1-0 up.
So
Yeah,
Mitrovic
yeah.
scored. But yeah, so Man United probably got a bit lucky
Oh yeah, they
So-
totally locked out.
to go through there. And then I've also got to mention, sorry Lewis, I know you'll be listening, but it was heartbreak at
Yeah.
Bramall Lane for Blackburn Rovers. Their
Ah.
3-2 loss to Sheffield United. And I mean, once again, we didn't watch loads of the game, Charlie, did we? We were more busy looking at the takeaway place opposite Bramall Lane with that boss man giving us his life stories for a while. But we were back in time to see Tommy Doyle's banger.
that
It was a great goal.
You know what, right? Sheffield United have been so jammy in the FA Cup, and I think it saved them because there's stories about going into administration. I genuinely think,
Really?
yeah, there was stories about going into admin.
Huh.
Like the stories last week apparently like
Oh.
because they got like a lot of loan players and not paying them or something in time.
Mm.
But
Sheffield United's 10 part. Carry on.
But like this thing, because obviously with Wrexham they scored in the 90th minute. Like they were lucky to go through in that game.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, we were there for that.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
they were there for that, and then obviously with Spurs.
They played well against
Yeah,
Tottenham.
they deserve to beat Spurs because Spurs were shit.
Yeah,
But-
because Spurs did the Spurs.
But again, with Tommy Doyle, like that could have easily like gone to extra. Well,
Well, yeah.
it could have easily gone to extra time.
You just don't see goals like that. And then as well,
No.
Blackburn had a massive chance when they were 2-1 up to go 3-1 up, where they hit the post.
Yes, yeah.
So it's such fine margins. And the statistic that you'll know, Lewis, that Blackburn are the only team in the Prem/Championship to have never been to the new Wembley
Yeah, it's pretty
continues.
wild.
Huh.
That is an unbelievable stat. But
I mean, we only went this season, I'm pretty sure.
really,
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one was 99.
well then that's
Yeah.
amazing though that like Luton have been like Bristol City.
Gateshead have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I mean, it's focused on championship teams.
No,
It's
that
such
is-
a
that
weird
is
stat.
wild, It is wild.
But hopefully that changes this year with a playoff final, and it could.
Wow.
It could. Like, they could get to a playoff final quite easily.
Yeah, but I don't,
Go on, Charlie. What are you saying?
No, of course I'd like to go to Wembley, but like I'd rather go up as second. But I don't think that's gonna.
Well, yeah, Blackburn and Luton Blackburn could get
What should be
second.
Sheffield Luton in the playoff final?
No, I want Blackburn v Luton.
I don't want that
Why?
because I don't
You
know.
and Lewis can
Because you
be.
get packed in.
Actually, the one thing I don't want, and it won't happen. Well, actually,
What, Watford?
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I knew you were
because
going to
they've
say
just fallen
Watford.
off, and
Nah.
we're
Yeah.
going to beat them on the 1st of April. Tune
Okay.
in at 12 o'clock.
Well, I like that, Charlie, because I'm going to lead on to Ireland v France, which is
Mm.
a massive Euro qualifier game
Oh,
on
yes.
Well, in your neck of the woods, yeah.
on Monday, and I've thought about it long and hard, and I've just been thinking for a long time that Ireland are going to get a result. I don't know why.
What, revenge for the handball?
Yeah, it's
Where
time
is it?
at the Aviva, so at home.
Hmm.
I don't think it's France's strongest squad. Like,
No.
say what you want about Hugo Lloris, but he's their number one, and he's not there.
Yeah.
So they've called in that Forest guy from last year, Samba.
Samba.
Yeah, Samba's
Oh,
there.
yeah,
now.
Bruce
Oh,
Samba.
yeah. No, he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he is a good
I
goalkeeper.
like
yeah.
Bruce Samba.
But then as well, like, Saliba's not there. Wesley Fofana's not there. Like, I just don't know. I've got a feeling.
They're not starters, though.
No, they're not starters, but they're not at full strength.
Yeah,
No.
true. They got Thuram, the young midfielder. They got both of them, actually.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, the Kefren Thuram, the Nice midfielder.
Right, yeah, I know the other one. The
Mark
attacker. Yeah.
Do you think? What you think? So you say result? Do you mean Ireland going to win?
I think
Or-
win.
or-
I think
or
win.
draw?
Yeah, I think win 2-1.
No.
But I don't know. I'd just be surprised if we lose.
Who's going to score for Ireland?
You know who is going to score for Ireland?
Who?
Ferguson.
Did
He is. He scored he scored yesterday.
Did
He's
he?
on fire.
1-1 draw.
Wait, who?
Ferguson
Yesterday?
from Brighton.
Yeah, the youngin.
Yeah.
He's like 17.
Yeah, yesterday.
18.
What do you mean yesterday?
Oh, day before we played Latvia in a
Oh,
friendly.
did you? What? Did you win?
3-2.
See, if you're only beating Latvia 3-2.
However, Charlie, it wasn't a full strength team. It wasn't a full strength team.
I'm going to call it 1-1.
Wow, that's quite bold. And Charlie, what are you going to say? Like 6-0 France?
No, I don't know. You know what? Now you're persuading me to think Ireland might get a result.
Yeah, honestly.
It'll be a,
These fucking Irish people, man.
I just
2-1 France.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
surprisingly, my dad's not going. I thought he would be going to that game, but he's on holiday, so bit
Where's he
plastic.
going? Oh.
Sardinia.
Going to an Ireland match would be a holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
it is a treat.
You know
But-
what? I find their stadium so weird.
The Aviva.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, it is
one
a weird-
side's really like
It looks like the Brentford Stadium.
no, but like one
No,
side.
one
is
side's massive. Yeah.
and then one side is it's like there's 10
Well,
seats.
no, three sides of it are big, and then there's one side that is really small,
Yeah.
and that is because of planning permission, because the residents that live behind that side don't want their sunlight to get blocked by the stadium.
Oh, it's Luke, innit? There's south-facing garden.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it is, yeah, but yeah, no, that's why
Really?
it can't get bigger, because yeah, it does look weird that it is one section's really small. But yeah, I don't even know why I feel. Sometimes you just get a feeling in football, and
Yeah.
No. I
Yeah,
get where you
happens.
come from.
I'm just putting that one on record. I really wanted that on
Could
record.
have France played yet?
No. And then obviously, just to wrap up on as well, England played yesterday against Italy, but you guys aren't that bothered about qualifiers, are you?
I don't know what it is. England qualifiers are so boring.
You know,
I didn't watch the Nations League, and you could tell England did not care at all about the Nations League. It's just one of those things. I just find England, it's so boring.
Yeah, I want to end on this because I think the international break is just, it's not needed.
No, it is needed.
But it's just so boring. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
Yeah,
but-
but like, if it's, but then like it's got to be there because
Yeah, but
like how else are
Every
the
time
players
I-
going to train and like apart from actual clubs?
every time there's an international break, I just can't wait for club football to start up again.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
of
everyone's
course.
like that, though.
I don't think there's an international manager in the world that actually plays attacking football. They all just
Yeah.
sit back and fucking pass the parcel until someone scores a tap in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Southgate's like that, as we
Yeah, Southgate should have been sacked
we've
before the World Cup.
spoke about before.
Yeah.
About Southgate being very conservative,
Yeah.
and
If Southgate was a meal deal, he'd literally be just ham, no butter,
Yeah,
no
he
mayo.
would be playing ham.
Just
yeah.
ham sandwich, water, and carrot sticks.
Or ready salted
Yeah,
crisps.
ready salted crisps.
Yeah,
Or
ready
eggs.
salted crisps,
Eggs.
they're cool.
Eggs.
Eggs? That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
very
yeah.
bland, is it?
Okay, he looks
That's a
like
bit
he-
adventurous.
Well, I don't know.
But, yeah, well, what I was going to say, though, is I feel like you think qualifiers are boring because England dominate in the qualifiers and there's no jeopardy.
Oh, I wouldn't
Yeah,
say dominate.
that's the thing.
Look at the Nations League.
Okay, yeah, but the Nations League doesn't matter. That's
We'll
glorified
play-
friendlies.
Yeah,
We'll
true.
play qualifiers for the Euros of the World Cup. We'll win every game. We'll get the tournament and we'll be useless. That's what annoys us.
Oh, I wouldn't say
So
useless.
everything we do in that point, easy qualification, easy tournament, we'll breeze by fucking Malta in the group stage, we'll come up against an actual good team, we'll ship ourselves and we'll get hammered.
Yeah, but I mean, talking about the last couple of tournaments, England have done very well.
Well, yeah, Euro final, I mean, who did we actually beat apart from Germany?
Yeah, but that's not
And
on.
then even
That's not on Southgate.
Not
You
even
play,
going,
you play.
going to the World Cup, Germany aren't even that good now. They
No,
got
no,
group
they've lost,
staged.
they've lost their touch.
Yeah,
But again, with Italy, it's a weird one because we should have beaten them and they didn't even qualify for the last two World Cups. And they're not exactly the team they used to be. In fact, not
Yeah.
at all. But
no.
yeah, I think with England, I think we
all
scored
of
way too early.
all of Germany's hopes are on Musiala and Wirtz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musiala's a baller. Yeah, but yeah, it's a weird one because I feel like everyone I know that supports England just doesn't care.
Yeah, I really don't care about international.
I find it odd though. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, Ireland have only qualified for 3 tournaments in their history.
That's what I'm saying. For Ireland, it's
Yeah.
a bit more like, oh, actually, you know, it's more like,
More exciting.
yeah, because let's be honest, we know England are gonna qualify.
Yeah, so
yeah.
maybe
well,
obviously-
I say this,
I mean,
but-
we'll beat Italy. Italy's the hardest team in the group.
yeah, you beat Italy away as well. That's a huge win. And did Harry Kane become England's top scorer
Yeah, he did,
yesterday?
Yeah.
What an achievement!
yeah, that is,
Yeah.
What a place
it's
to do it
class.
as
What an
well.
achievement,
But,
yeah.
Yeah, that is a class place to do it.
yeah, away to Italy. But yeah, just England fans don't seem to care
No.
Yeah.
until it comes to tournaments, which
Yeah.
I suppose I get. But yeah, it's a weird one.
No, but I think like that's the thing though. I think that's when it starts getting exciting. The tournaments. 'Cause
Okay, but
realistically,
say
what do you get out of playing like Moldova on a Tuesday night?
Yeah.
yeah, true, but you just played Italy and you didn't care. That's about as big as it gets. But so, do
Yeah,
you think?
I
Here's a
know,
question
I know,
for you:
but
do you
like-
think if England had an exciting manager, played good football, do you think you'd get more invested in the qualifiers?
Yeah. Because if we're
Dunno.
playing good football, good attacking football, I don't see a reason why
Yeah.
I'd hate that.
I've just never been that arsed with friendlies and.
Yeah, but we're not talking about friendlies, Charlie. We're talking about qualifiers. There is a difference.
Mm.
No, there is. There's-
Yeah, I know there's
it's
difference.
fact-
I know,
because
I know there's difference.
What tournament
maybe,
was
yeah.
it when England didn't even qualify? Was it 2008, 2006?
2000 and
No, it won't be 06.
Well,
I
what,
don't think it's 08.
No,
okay, well, whatever year it was, right? When England, maybe England need
It
that.
was in the
if-
70s. They didn't qualify
No,
in the
no,
70s.
it was 2000 or something.
Oh.
Because it was.
2004.
I'll check.
I know the 70s they didn't. Because my dad was saying for the World Cup they didn't like qualify for loads.
Euro 2008
Ah.
with Steve McLaren as manager.
Oh, shock.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, when England didn't qualify then, I wonder what the perception was the next time England played, in terms of, I don't know, maybe you'd care more. But
Yeah, true,
Anyway-
true. Actually, that's a good
Yeah.
point because they didn't qualify.
yeah, I think we are going to have to wrap up now because we are a bit pressed for time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be back next time for some Prem action.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.